today's edition of New Term Tips. Yes, a new term began, I think, September 8th for some schools here in Nigeria, and for some schools today, September 15th, and for some schools it will be next week, September 22nd. I think that will be the last date for resumption. And we'll be running a series that I called New Term Tips, because this is a new term. This is a new academic session and a new term. So for today, I just want to have a quick conversation to parents. Please share this link to parents that, parents mostly, guardians, people that have somebody they are living with that is a student. Okay, it is very important that we discuss this topic. Get to know your children's teacher, your child's teacher. Very importantly, we can't do without it. This is a new term. Your child has, congratulations first, because your child has passed and has been promoted to a new class. And in most schools, this new class means that there will be new teachers. Okay, class teacher or form teacher or even subject teachers will change. Okay, so it is very important that you as a parent or you as a guardian will have the contact details of your child's teacher. Yes, very important. You can't do without getting that. So, two ways to go about it. Either you go to the school by yourself to get it, or if you're busy because of work, tell your child. You can make a note. Like myself, I made a note and placed my phone number on it and gave to one of my child who I think may forget, and say, once you get to school, I put it in his upper pocket. Once you get to school today, give this note to your teacher. And what did I write there? Good morning, teacher. Open bracket, sir/ma. Close bracket. I am Collins Ezugu, the child's father. Please call me on phone or send me a text so I could call you. I want to get to know you, and that's all. So the teacher called in the evening and was like, I am your child's teacher. You requested that I should call you. I said, yes, it is my culture. I want to get to know you as my child's new teacher for the term or for the section. And we had a good time. We discussed a lot of things. I asked her how she was doing, how her family is, and all that, and asked her, and then told her. Okay, so let me make the topic like into segments. First is the subject matter. This is a new term. Get to know your child's new teacher. Get the contact details. Welcome online. Please, you can feel free to share this the link to this meeting with your contact details, your friends and families, so they can join us. We're actually going to discuss is an important and all important topic, and I know that you will be glad you joined me. I don't waste people's time. Okay, so I don't waste people's time. I don't come online to waste your time for whatever reason. So today what we're discussing today is get to know your child's teacher. Get to know your child's teacher. And on that, we are saying that because it's a new term, it is important, if you love your child, if you're interested in your child's welfare, it is important that you make arrangements to get the contact of your child's class teacher, so that you will not be left behind in anything. Okay, so I say the first step to start about it is, if you can go to the school yourself, go to the school yourself. But if you cannot go to the school by yourself, do as I did. Make a short note. Good morning, teacher. Open bracket, sir/ma. Close bracket. I am the child's father. Please call me on this phone number. I then wrote down my phone number. I would want to discuss with you, and that's all. Thank you. I closed the letter a memo or the whatever and gave to my child. My child gave to the teacher. The teacher called me and introduced herself, and I then ended the call and called her back because I'm the one that needs the service. So that's why I want to call with my airtime. I called her back on her phone. She answered and I greeted her. How are you? How are you doing? What religion are you? Say she's a Christian. Okay, how about your family and your children? I just made inquiries about her details. Where do you stay? Okay, she says she stays in so okay, I now know where you stay. Okay, so I want to also tell you about my child. I work in so and so place. Okay, let me tell you about my child. Then I introduced my child also to her. But because my child had been in that school from year one, she said, yes, I know a little about him and I've added this knowledge to what I know about him. I said, okay, that's my child for you. So please, I am the father. And the reason for this call is to establish a relationship with you. I want you to take good care of my child. I want you to report any misbehavior or anything to me. Whatever you need, pass the information across to me. This number I'm calling with is my WhatsApp number. Okay, so you can get across to me on WhatsApp. You can give me a direct call. You can send me an SMS. Once I see your call, I'm going to call you back. Please, what's your name? And she told me her name. I saved her number. I saved it as one of my child is actually in that particular child I'm talking about is actually in primary 3. So I saved it as primary 3 teacher and then added her name again. So it makes me to know if I want to search, because all my children I save their numbers this way. So when I type teacher, the name will just need to come out. I may forget the name over time. So that's why I had to save it with primary 3 teacher for the one that is implemented. That's how I saved it for the one that is in the other ones that are in different classes. And that's it. So what is the benefit to me as a father? The benefit to me as a father is that I get first-hand information. Like I've said it initially, I want to be an intentional father. I want to be a father that will benefit from my children. I don't want my children to have my wife's picture, their mother's picture only in their head, growing up. I want also that growing up they will have my own image. They will remember the part I played in assisting them to become whoever they have become in life later on. So I want to also get first-hand information from the school and from the teacher. I also want to get a direct report about his behavior, about his doings, about everything about him in school. I also want to call the teacher to appreciate the teacher, sometimes send her airtime, sometimes send her data, sometimes send her physical cash, just to appreciate her, to make her to treat my child very well. Yes, of course, because every morning by 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m., this child will be in class with the teacher from 7:30 a.m. to about 3 p.m., or 2:30 or 3:30, so while I'm at work. So the person that is taking care of my child need to be also be taken care of. Okay, so I need you to understand that it is important you have your children's teachers' contact detail. Spend time to know these people. I need to know your religion. I need to know where you live. I need to understand you as a person, because I may not know much, but I will do my part so that tomorrow I would not say I did not even know who I'm leaving my child with. No, it is not appropriate for you not to know whom you are leaving your children with in the school. Yes, you liked the school, you have made inquiries, that's why you sent your child to the school. That's fine. But you need to go a step further by getting the teacher's information to know, save the number, call the teacher time to time, make inquiries to be able to know how your child is faring in the class. Yes, that is the reason why you need to have your children's teacher's phone number. You also need to know your children's teacher's religion. You need to know your child's teacher's, even if you don't know the exact home address, you know that they're living in this region, in this area, in this part of the town where you are staying. You'll be surprised that this teacher is living behind your house and you wouldn't know. Okay, so I strongly recommend that you visit your child's school to get the child's teacher's contact detail to know the child. And that's number one. Number two, as you have known all this about the teacher, you also need to motivate the teacher sometimes. Yes, you pay school fees and they pay them salary from the school fees, and you will argue. No, I don't want you to argue about that. I need you to also understand that you need to time send airtime to the teacher to appreciate the teacher. Send credit or data or even money or gifts. That's what they do in my child's school. They call it open day. On the open day, you need to send money across. You're not bribing the teacher. You're not trying to, but you understand what I mean. You just need to show a step further. Other parents may not do it, but you doing it will be an advantage to your child. The benefit is enormous. It could even make teacher to treat your child very well, knowing that you have a line, a direct contact, so your child can also report to you how teacher treated him or her that day. Okay, so it could also be a bribe. It could act as a motivation for teacher to always treat your child well, physically, academically, give him preferential treatment, mark him very well, never allowing him to fail. Whatever you want to interpret it to. But the point is that you use what you have to get what you want. I'm not calling, don't misunderstand me, I'm not telling the teacher to pass my child when my child did not do well or something. I'm only using, just trying to make the teacher to understand that I care. Just making the teacher to understand that I care, and I mean, it's my child. So since it's my child, I should be able to care for my child. Abi, yes, of course. It's my child, and I can't say I'm not going to care for my child. No, I need to care for my child. And that is why I'm saying that it is important that parents make out their time to get to know their child's teacher, so that they'll be able to, enjoy the benefit of that relationship. It will make the teacher to know that this father or this mother is close to their children, and the only way to help is to also treat the child well. Okay, this is a new term. September is beginning of a new term. We're going to meet tomorrow again to talk about another aspect of these new term tips. Follow us on the hashtag new term tips. Share this video with your friends. We'll meet tomorrow, latest 4:30. We're here. We'll talk about new term tips, so that we'll be able to just have a good. Parenting is not a small job. Parenting is a full-time job. Okay, no retirement, no leave, no rest. We need to have time to spend with our children, so that we need to show our teachers, our children teacher, that we care. We need to show our children teacher that we're not that type of parent that will come and dump their children in the school and go away without having any kind of concern or something. So for me, I've been doing that over the years, and I feel it will be necessary that I share these tips with you. We're going to come back tomorrow to discuss another new term tips. Yes, expect us. You would like it that you joined. For today's broadcast, the summary of it is: get the contact detail of your child's or children's teacher. Get their phone number. Get to know the location where they are living. Get to know how their religion. It will enable you to understand how your teacher will most likely treat your child. Time to time, send a recharge card, or send an airtime, or send a data, or send money or gifts to your children's teacher. You are not bribing the teacher. You are only showing appreciation. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir, for being part of my child's destiny. On the flip side, you're getting dividends you're going to get dividends for whatever good you're doing to the teacher, because your teacher will definitely treat your child good. And if there's anything that is going to happen to the school, or any area where your child is not doing well, your teacher will be the first person to give you a first-hand information, considering that you are close to him or to her. That's how this life works. It's actually simple. It's give and you shall receive. So give to your children's teacher. What are you giving? Not money. You're giving attention, you're giving concern, you're giving, showing that you are interested, so that your child's teacher will be able to understand you and then have a good relationship with your child. I think we can stop here today. It mustn't be long. What is important is that I've made the point. They're just 15 minutes into the conversation, but the point is clear. Get to know your child's teacher. Make effort. Write a short note to your child requesting that the teacher should call you on your number that we have listed on the phone number on the paper, or go to the school yourself and visit your child's school, so that your child's teacher will be able to know that you are interested. Share this video link with your friends, with other parents, so they could listen. Tomorrow we are meeting again. This is a new term tips series. We're going to discuss different things. Number one today is getting to know your child's teacher's contact detail. We're going to discuss other things from now till the first 2 weeks of this September, so that parents will be able to embrace this and have a good relationship with their children. Your child's teacher's contact detail for a better academic performance. Yes, you need to do that. You need to let your child's teacher know that you care. You need your child's teacher to know that you're not a busy parent who just came and dumped your child in the school, but that you are interested in your child's welfare, and that you want to know how your child is doing, and you will call time to time to be able to ask how is my child doing, and all that and all that and all that. So I feel that is a good thing to do. Yes, I'm fine. You can actually send us a topic that you want us to discuss. Someone is asking, how are you? I'm fine, my sister. I'm actually fine. I'm trying to make a video. I'm making a video today telling parents to be interested in their children's welfare. Now that school has started, this is a new term. There's a change of class. There is a change of everything. So let us make effort as teachers parents to have access to our children's teacher, the new teacher or your child's teacher. Get the contact detail of your child's teacher, and then make efforts to call the child time to time, and all that. So we'll stop here for today. Let's just get it to 20 minutes. I said my strategy was that I couldn't go to my child's school, but what I did was that I wrote down what my phone number on a piece of paper, and just said, greetings to you teachers, greeting to you teacher, open bracket, sir, dear sir, or my close bracket, I am this child's parent, please call me. And the teacher called me. Then I ended the call and called her back, and we had a good conversation. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how this time will go. We're meeting tomorrow at 4:30 on this same platform. Please share this link. We'll drop the hashtag. Share this link. Invite your friends to come and join us. Well, I promise it's going to be an engaging conversation. If you have any topic you want us to discuss anytime, you can drop it on the comment section. Then I'll be able to. Oh, someone is asking, what is this? It is a conversation on new term tips. It is a conversation on new term tips. We are discussing get to know your child's teacher's contact detail. Your child's teacher's contact detail, so that you'll be able to engage your child's. Oh, thank you for saying, okay, this is cool. Yes. Get to know Samson. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate. Share this link with your contact, so that we can meet tomorrow at 4:30 to discuss more new term academic tips, because this is the beginning of a new term. Write a short note, tell your child to give to his teacher or her teacher, and let the teacher call you back save the teacher's number. Like me, I saved my teacher, my child is in, one of my child is in primary 3. I saved the teacher's contact as primary 3 teacher. I now open bracket, I now went to, yes, open bracket, and saved and wrote the person's name, because that's the only way I can remember it. Primary 3 teacher. I then put the name. So that is for that one. Because I have plenty primary 3. As they move to next class, I'll be changing the number. I just need to have a presence with the teacher. Like, I want to bribe in quote. I want to like bribe the teacher in quote. Okay, yes. I like that. Somebody just commented, and yes, that's a good strategy. It aids in overall child support and development in school. Thank you so much for your concern, Mr. Sampson. Whatever topic you want us to discuss, you can actually drop it on the comment section. I will pick it, develop it, and then discuss it with you. Tomorrow we are going to meet at 4:30 to discuss another new term academic tips. If you call it bribery, whatever you want to call it, you can call it, because the child, if once you're treating the teacher well, the teacher is surely going to treat your child well as well. Is it not, Mr. Sampson? Is it not? So once you're treating the teacher well, you can just send airtime, you can just send a birthday gift, you can just send anything. There are plenty small things you can send, and the teacher will show appreciation, will just appreciate it. And for sure, the teacher is not going to be that bad. The teacher is going to return good to your child. It could just add yes, thank you so much. It could just add a small point to your child. It could just add a small point to your child's overall performance, whatever it is. My brother, my sister, the important thing is that you're treating this teacher well, and the teacher has no option than to treat your own child well as well. You're treating the teacher well. The only option the teacher has is to treat your child well back, because good begets good. So get to know the teacher's phone number, save it, call the teacher time to time. I also added that you should know the teacher's house address. You may not need to know, you may not know the full breakdown of it, but you know that this teacher is living at this phase, this or this side of the vicinity. You could just be surprised that the teacher is living even at the back of your house, at your backyard. But even if he's not living there, let it be that you know where your child teacher is living. You know your child teacher's religion. Okay, you know your child teacher religion, you know your child teacher's marital status. The person that is teaching my child, is she even married? Is she single? Is he married? Is he single? So you'll be able to know how to relate, and you then imagine how the person is relating with your child as well. Okay, so that is what this conversation is all about. Like I said, I'm pleading, share this link with your contacts, share it in your WhatsApp status. People will watch this one, and we'll meet tomorrow at 4:30. Exactly at 4:30, I'll come online so that we can discuss this. Thank you so much, Harun. I'm reading your comment. Thanks for coming online. We're discussing, sharing, getting to know your child's teacher's contact detail for accessibility, for inquiries, for questions, for updates. Me, I'm a father. I don't want my wife only to have that number. I don't even think my wife has it. I want to have it because I want to be an intentional father. Okay, I want my children to know that I'm making impact. I'm speaking from Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria. You can send me a personal message on my email, the same email, thefamilybyyou@gmail.com is our email. If there's any topic you want us to discuss, you can send it, we'll discuss it. thefamilybyyou@gmail.com. Yes, Nigeria. You can invite us, you can, remotely. You can invite me via I can join, you can create a section where we'll talk to your audience on family, parenting, whichever area. I've been a children teacher since 2009. I did my NYC with Children Evangelism Ministry, CEM, Yola, Jimita Yola. I stayed in Jimita Yola, Demsawo Street for 1 year. Then after that, I moved back to Abuja, where I've been teaching children since 2010 November when I came back. So this is like 16 years of my engagement with children. So I think I've got some over a decade experience. So I think I've got some experience to share, so what the deal about? Okay, the stream was discussing new term academic tips, just for a successful tips. for a successful term for our children. And we're saying that parents should make our time to get to know the phone numbers of their child's teacher, the contact detail, a few information about your child's teacher. You could know your child's teacher's name. Like I know my child's teacher's name, Mrs. Okoli. That is my child's teacher's name, my primary 3 child teacher. The other person, the teacher is, they have not fixed it. They are not having they have not, he has not gotten a permanent class teacher. Someone, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I need to speak a bit slower. Okay, sorry. What we are discussing is get to know your child's teacher's contact details. Okay, we said this is a new term, and because this is a new term, your child is having a new teacher who did not teach him or her last term. So because it's a new class and a new teacher, we need to get to know who is teaching my child. Who is this person that is interacting with my child? Who is this person that I'm leaving my child with every day for the next 3 months? So what I did is that I wrote a short note and say, good morning, open bracket, sir or ma. Please, this is my phone number. Call me. I am this child's, Victor is his name. I'm Victor's parent. Please call me. I would like to speak with you. And that's it. Later on, the teacher called and said, you requested that I call. I said, yes, my name is Collins. I needed to know you as my child's teacher for this academic session. And we discussed. I asked her of her religion. She said she was a Christian. I asked of her family. She's married. She has 3 children. I made that inquiries and all that, and I said, this is my phone number. Save it while I save yours too. I'm going to be calling you time to time to know how my child is doing in your class. My child that I know is like this, is like this, is like this. She says she knows because she's been in that school. However, that she also has other information that I may not have. I say no problems. What will happen is that because you're the teacher, whatever it is that the child does that is not good, speak to me. I would talk to him at home. Whatever he is doing that is good, also speak to me. I will encourage him at home. Okay, I will encourage him also at home as well. I have your number. I will call you time to time to know how you're faring, and whatever I have, I will drop across, and all that. I can send anything I have through my child or through yourself directly. And we had a good conversation, a good meeting. And that was the end of the conversation. So now I've saved the number. This is a week after resumption because some schools started on September 8th, 2025. So I've not called her. But before the month runs out, before this month of September runs out, I'm going to call to say, it's me, or I just want to know how you're doing. And that's all. You understand what I mean? So the essence is that I just need to be close to who I'm leaving my child with, because my child is going to be staying with this teacher probably more than they stay with me, because at the same time I'm in the office, this woman is with the teacher, with my child. By the time I will come back, I will just need to eat, rest, talk, play a little with them, and then go to bed. You see, so I need to also have information about the teacher. That's what the live stream is all about. So Mr. Harun, this is what we're discussing. Tomorrow we're going to meet again at 4:30 to discuss another new term academic tips. So I'm pleading that you share this link on your WhatsApp status to your friends, to your contacts, inviting them to the Family by You YouTube channel, that a conversation going on for a new term tips. Then I also said that if there's anything you want us to discuss, say on family or on children, you can also let me know. Drop the topic on the comment section or send us an email at thefamilybyyou@gmail.com. That's our email, thefamilybyyou@gmail.com. Discuss, listing your topic. I'm not going to mention your name. I will just work on it and then present it. I initially introduced myself as a trained children teacher I started my National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria here with CEM, Children Evangelism Ministry. I served there for 1 year, and after that, I've been with children since 2009 to 2000 to this. I think that will be 16 years, over a decade. So I've got some experience to share about children. I'm also a father of 4, so I think I've made my point for today's meeting. Tomorrow we're going to meet at 4:30. Share this video's link, invite people, turn on the notification bell to know when we're coming online. We're coming online tomorrow at 4:30 to discuss yet another important new term academic tips, so that we'll be able to have a good relationship with our children. I sincerely appreciate it that you came online. I appreciate your comments, and they were all helpful. Thank you so much, and thank you, Samson. Thank you, Isla, Pinky. Thank you, Hayel Yuda Samson. Thank you, Harun, and thank you, some other people that joined that I didn't see their comment or something. I still appreciate you for coming online. We'll meet tomorrow 4:30 p.m. on the same channel. But before then, please do not forget to share the link with your contact, and you'll be blessed. Remain blessed. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.